And you were telling me that when you first moved here, within that first year, there were 3 seminal things that happened to you. Tell us about that first year here.
Well, I'm from New York originally. I moved to Provincetown for 4.5 years. I needed to move to a big city again so that I could start doing the things that you can only do in a big city with enough people to play with.
Yeah.
So when I got here, 4 months after I moved here, I had to get sober because I was a mess from living in a small resort town for 4.5 years.
Too much indoor activity.
So after 4 months, I got sober, and then I ended up starting this band with a bunch of friends, Pepperspray, which is the premier drag queen punk rock band in San Francisco. It still is, even when we're on hiatus.
Really? Yes, that's one of the Pepperspray girls. Yeah.
So in that band, I'm known as Precious Moments. I won the Miss Trannyshack pageant 2001.
Yeah.
And then started a porn career as well.
Nice.
And did that for about 5-6 years.
What did you win Miss Trannyshack with?
Well, I was a porn star at the time, and I was just like kind of really on a roll with that whole thing. The meat of it was Patti Smith's "Jesus died for somebody's sins, but not mine." So it was a sexorcism number, and so basically I had 3 lesbians dressed as priests. They all had strap-ons. They all fucked me live on stage while I was the cave girl missionary, victim of the missionary movement. And,
it was legendary.
And it was Lee Crow, Laurie Bushman, and Electro the Pop and Lock King. So I got like the 3 most fabulous dykes in town.
Totally.
All fuck me live on stage dressed as priests.
You deserve to win for just, God. That is, and how does drag change since then? Any noticeable changes?
I think the most interesting thing that's happening is like how normal it is now.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so normal.
The RuPaul's drag show is really creative.
RuPaul's Drag Race is kind of making drag queens the Bratz dolls of this decade.
they're
little. I mean, we're safe for little girls,
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I'm not, but a lot of them are.
Well, even when we were doing our drag bus, we go out and we're doing these numbers. People are just pushing their kids up in strollers to watch. When there was one point you could have been arrested for doing that on the street.
Yes.
Not that long ago.
It used to feel really dangerous. But
Or you would be considered like a pervert on the street. Oh my God, a man dressed like a woman. What led you to think I want to do drag?
I was in art school in Brooklyn, and my neighbor was Mona Foote. And she was an upcoming superstar in the East Village scene in the late 80s, early 90s. She was fucking brilliant, so much fun. So I was exposed to all this like amazing drag right before the drag explosion in New York that happened around 90, 92. And I just wanted to be a part of it because I was already a performer, and it was like a really great way to practice improv skills, and it was so much fun. So basically I did it in New York, and then I moved to Provincetown. I did the same sort of scene in Provincetown, and then I moved to San Francisco, and Trannyshack was, having its sort of second peak period when I started.
So when would that be?
I moved here the end of 2000. I won Miss Trannyshack 2001. And then also I just took a fun little side job. The guys from Factory Video, the first movie I ever did, opened up a new sex club called...
Now what's it called?
The Brig, and brigsf.com. And so it's a play space. So on Mondays, when I'm not in rehearsal or not doing shows, I work the Naked Mondays party. I work the door. And so then I'm guaranteed to have every Monday night I have an outlet. So it's,
and you get to peruse them all as they first go in.
Of course,
it's fun stuff. Well, have you ever converted a straight guy?
Is that even possible? Really?
I mean, is it
even possible? Maybe open the door.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's like vacation time, but
you push them over the edge.
Listen, I've been a massage therapist for 23 years. I have been so many people's first experiences that it's really amazing.
Wow,
it's a very honored position to be in, to be the first person that somebody who's looking for that kind of an experience gets a chance to trust them.
It's and I wonder, they say only 10% of men are queer. I mean, realistically, how many are curious? Is it like another 50%?
I mean, depends on
change. Hopefully,
depends on where you are. Depends on what kind of opportunities you have to experiment in a way that feels safe and doesn't have so much baggage attached to it. If you have the opportunity, why wouldn't you experience everything?
Yeah, and this is a great thing to do.
And this is and in San Francisco we're lucky.
We're not lucky. We made it this way, and we keep it this way to the best we can. And we moved here and paid too much rent to stay here, so that we have the opportunity to be in a place that is as close to idyllic and normal.
So we earned it.
Yeah, be able to have.
So we earned it.
This is right. Yeah, this is as good as it's going to get for most of us.
I like that. So speak to the audience. Words of advice.
Don't fuck it up. Keep it the way it is. Keep contributing. Don't just complain.
That's right. And make your way. Make your life. Don't fall into it. Make it happen.
Yes.
Make it happen.
Make it what you need, and just be kind to other people.
We're gonna sing next song. And you are here on the Golden Gate TV. And you are here with Dan, Michael, and May. And we are here on a Paul Street. Oh, while the freaks of San Francisco meet under the Golden Gate. Under the Golden Gate. Under the Golden Gate. Under the Golden Gate. Golden Gate TV. Woo, yeah, baby.